Hi.
Hi,
All right. State your name.
my name is Kate Harding.
All right. And what do you do for a living?
I work at Otis College of Art and Design in the Fine Art Department and the Foundation Department as a department assistant.
Where were you born?
Martinsville, Indiana.
And you grew up there?
No.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up mostly in Missouri. Little towns and farms in Indiana, and then when I was in 3rd grade we moved to Missouri and I grew up mostly there.
And are you an artist?
Yes.
And what do you do? What field do you work in art currently?
What I do falls in between disciplines generally, not generally, but very specifically and intentionally is an interdisciplinary practice. So basically I'm using the garment making methods and garment construction methods and garments themselves to make large installations of landscapes.
And how long have you been working on this process?
About my current series I've been doing for about 4 years, and that's a series using leather jackets, used leather jackets to make rural landscapes. But before that, I was about 2 years doing pattern making, kind of sewing and materials and methods to do urban landscapes.
So you lived in New York and went to school where?
At the Fashion Institute of Technology.
And what degree did you gain from there?
The degree I got was an associate's in arts and sciences in painting, fine art painting specifically. Painting was my concentration, but I went there to do fashion.
And what was the years that you attended?
Started in 1998 and I graduated in 2001.
And you love New York. What's one of your favorite memories of New York during that time?
It's kind of like that's very easy. It's kind of like this hazy period of time, which I wouldn't put a point on any one memory in that time necessarily, but I call it the golden years of Chelsea. And I just met and became family with some of the most special people, some of the dearest people to me. Like personalities, like little shops had little personalities, and you knew everybody, you know. You sit in one coffee shop, which isn't a coffee shop anymore, and you could see the whole neighborhood go by, and you recognized almost everybody, and you know, it was good. It was really good. And my days consisted of, and I did go to school during that time, though to hear me talk about it, you'd think I didn't, but I made a lot of work during that time. My days were like, I guess I would go to school, immediately after school I would go to the coffee shop on 22nd and 7th Avenue and sit there till midnight when it closed. My friend Jack worked there, he's like my brother, and I'd go wait for him to change his socks and shoes, and then we'd go down to West Side Tavern, which was like Cheers, and then we'd play. It was nothing anybody ever said, but we would just end up there. Everybody would end up there. And we'd just hang out, and everybody knew everybody, and we'd hang out till 4 or 4:30. And then we'd walk down to the donut shop on the corner and have an egg and cheese sandwich, and then the sun would be coming up, and then I would grab an hour or so of sleep, and I'd go to school the next day and, you know, paint all day long.
Sounds awesome.
I guess that's a pretty good day.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good day. I would alter it a little now, but that's a pretty good day.
So how long have you lived in Los Angeles?
Since 2001, so almost 7 years now.
So how long have you lived in Los Angeles?
Since 2001, so almost 7 years now.
What's your favorite part of Los Angeles as far as the area?
That's a good question. I really like Echo Park more and more all the time. I don't live there. I live in Inglewood, and I like Inglewood because I like that you can get anywhere from Inglewood, which would make sense from anywhere. You could get anywhere from anywhere, but
It's
like,
central, so.
well, I like that it's close to the airport. The reason why I wanted to live there, first I moved to Koreatown. The reason why I moved to Koreatown was because I wanted it looked like New York more than any place that I could find here, and I was not pleased to be moving to LA, so I found that. And then I was here for a couple years, and I decided that it was okay to live in LA. I think I might want to be someplace closer to the beach with more atmosphere, like more weather, but also that was closer to the airport, so I felt like if I needed to, I could get away quickly. I like Echo.
One of the best areas in the city, actually.
Yeah. I like it more and more all the time.
Yeah.
I go to yoga there. My favorite. Most of my favorite people in LA live there.
Yeah, who's one of your favorite people that lives in LA that lives in Echo Park?
Super Meg.
And who is this?
Megan Webster. She's a brilliant photographer. She's an amazing woman, a brilliant artist, and one of the best friends I've ever had. She's kind of like the female version of Jim Morrison, I think. I admire the heck out of her.
And recently you guys took a trip up to the Madonna Inn, right? And did a
Yes.
photo shoot. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was Meg's 28th birthday, and her, myself, and 5 other women, artists, girlfriends, we all loaded up our trucks and went up to the Madonna Inn, which is a hotel that has 109 different themed rooms. And the purpose was, since Meg is such a great photographer, we all got together and produced this photo shoot for her 20th birthday. So she got all the lighting, like she just is awesome with lighting. She got like all the lighting set up, and it was complex. And we got this room that was called the Austrian Suite. And it was like this cerulean blue wood beam pitch ceiling with like this crazy Baroque Rococo furniture, like this giant bed with a crazy headboard, and you know, just nuts. Everything was just over the top with like this 70s undercurrent of skankiness, which was perfect for what we were doing, which sounds odd, but it was great. It was like a girls' weekend with, you know, Meg just really producing these amazing images of each of us, and it was a really important trip, I think, for everybody. We're gonna make it like an annual thing to get together and do this kind of thing. It'd be nice to document, you know, each year all the different women, and everybody's so different and brings something so particular. It was special, really special.
What's your favorite material object that you own?
Hold on, because I know I have something really good.
If you could have, like, the ideal life, like if you could just imagine right now what your ideal situation would be, if you could have anything you wanted right at this moment, what would it be?
Very generally, I would like to be making art and teaching in college as my profession and as my way that I make my living. Solely on that, in combination with touring with my brother's band and singing with them, or maybe just my brother and I don't know. Something involving my brother. I'd like to have him very close to me, but close to me while seeing so many things. Like I want to see a lot of things. I want to see the world, which I haven't really, and I want that to be part of what my life is. I think that's important.